Hey, we're the Haymarket Squares. This song's called Gateway Drug. 1, 2, 3, 4! There is an evil sprouting up across the land from Nolan Forest to the Arizona sand. It looks so harmless, just an unassuming weed, but the side effects are frightening indeed. It leads to laughter, it leads to tears, it leads to scholarly discussions about the songs of Britney Spears. It leads to munchies so intense that you'll eat Cheetos off the rug. That demon marijuana is a gateway drug. Let's come together to combat this evil scourge before our children become too weak to fight the urge. We'll have to give up some of our rights to save our youth. Our only hope is that they'll one day learn the truth. It leads to headphones, it leads to void, it leads to loving the whole world while feeling slightly paranoid. It leads to dangerous activity like unprotected hugs. That demon marijuana is a gateway drug. It's not without its uses for civil rights abuses, for scapegoats and excuses. In this war we're all losers. Everyone, drug war, gun to your head. Oh! Trustafarians and smelly hacky sacks. It leads to hope for chemo patients and no profits left for thugs. That demon marijuana is a gateway drug. That demon marijuana is a gateway drug. That demon marijuana is a gateway drug.
We're here at AZ Central with the Haymarket Squares. We just heard a song called Gateway Drug. I was hoping you guys could talk a little bit about what's going on with that song, and you were talking about some local things that might apply to.
So the song was inspired by all the anti-drug and specifically anti-marijuana hysteria that we all heard growing up, about how marijuana is a gateway drug to all these harder, more dangerous substances. And I think history has proven that that actually isn't true. And then that sort of died down a little bit, and then we're pretty sure that that kind of language is going to resurface now that there's a ballot initiative to have recreational marijuana be legalized in Arizona. So that's going to be on the ballot in November. And so I suspect that all the old and untrue arguments about the dangers of that weed are going to resurface between now and Election Day.
Right. So this song can educate the electorate.
Well, it at least pokes fun at those arguments.
Right.
I mean, it talks about how it leads to pizza and snacks and smelly hacky sacks. I mean,
right.
So
conversations about Britney Spears.
Yeah, exactly.
So I understand you guys have some upcoming festival appearances. You're going to be driving around the state playing a few big festivals in the next few months.
It's true.
It's true. Would you want to tell me about that?
Next one's Picking in the Pines, right?
Yeah.
September?
Yeah, September 16th
like
in
in 2
Flagstaff.
weeks.
Yeah. That's going to be great. We won the band contest last year, so we kind of played our way onto the main stage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're really excited. I mean, it's jam-packed with some really top-notch bluegrass talent. So we're going to be probably a little bit of the odd band out with the, with our punkgrass stylings, but it's going to be fun.
We're going to start the Bluegrass Festival with punkgrass. at 11:30 a.m. on Friday.
Yeah.
So
Prime
show up
slot.
early.
Right?
Get there early, kids.
At
thank-
11:45, we will be asked not to return.
That's right. After our fourth expletive.
Well, we're going to let you play more songs here, though.
Thanks.
But I can thank you guys for coming by the studio, and we appreciate it.
Our
Wait,
pleasure.
what's the
Thank
next song
you.
we're going to hear?
This one is called "Time to Grow Up." And
Okay.
it's a brand new song. It's not on any of our albums, but it'll be on the next one.
That's great. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, the idea came to me a couple years ago. Just the line, "I'll have time to grow up after I die," and so I thought about it for 2 years, and then, about 4 or 5 months ago, I finally did the work of turning that idea into a song, and it's kind of become a favorite one to play.
Yeah,
Great.
definitely.
Looking forward to hearing it.
Great. This is Time to Grow Up. 1, 2, 3, 4.